What's going on, world? It's your boy Kuya P and my pal Heather Hertz back for another round of entertainment picks. It's the second week of July as of this recording. We went off. We kicked off with a bang last week. It was thumbs up, right, Heather? With Superman. Um, oh my gosh, there were so many things, and I'm not remembering anything right now. It
The
took forever.
Superman was Superman was such a big film. That's the
Yes,
problem.
and there were so many conversations I know both you and I were seeing online and with everything. But now we have Smurfs entering the fray, another
Mhm.
big property. We have an A24 film, and y'all know how I love A24. I'll speak for myself. I'm not sure about Heather. I think with you, Heather, they're like ups and downs with A24. To me, for the most part, there's wins and rebirth of an old franchise as well in these picks. So 3 picks this week. But before we get into that, Heather, um, what have you been watching? I know we're going to talk Superman. We'll have our full blown review on that and some other things. But what else have you been getting into? Have you been touching grass? I just know uh, my daughter is back home, and I wasn't really showing it through the episodes, but that was on the corner of my mind, and just wondering everything going on with her. And she is now home, and she is alive, and she's good, and yeah, all those things. So just
But
happy.
but to celebrate what his daughter got into governor's school, and like that's badass. So like that's awesome. Celebrate that, even though she was out of the house for a couple days. But
A
uh,
month too long. I'm gonna be a wreck come college, homie. I'm gonna be a
I was
wreck.
you should hear him talk about her going on college visits, y'all. He's such a dad. I did finally go see Superman. Yes, it did take a while. A while too long, I think. I also finally watched Ironheart. Kupi has been, telling me to get onto this, and it's something that I really wanted to do. But that is a 6 hour part of your time, and you do need to make sure that you do sit and watch that, because it's always fun to watch MCU shows and get all those Easter eggs. Other than that, I watch Heads of State. Y'all are going to see a whole bunch of catch-up reviews from the
Yeah.
two of us because I'm finally catching up on things. Watch Heads of State, and caught up on some anime that my husband and I have been kind of backing off on it. For most of you who are anime fans out there, the big new summer seasons have begun. Dan to Dan is back. Apothecary Diaries just wrapped up with the announcement of season 3. But there's a whole bunch of new anime that just popped up, and so we're catching up on those episode 1s and 2s that are just coming out. What about you?
Um. So all the things. Not too much. I'm trying to think what I've been catching up on. Back to the Frontier, because you did interviews. Those
I
will
did
be up on the
interview.
channel. I haven't had time because I was doing so much running around this past weekend. But Heather spoke with the entire of all 3 families, if you will, that are represented in that. But I checked out the pilot episode just to kind of get a vibe. And man, I'm actually curious. I don't know how much more of the episodes that you did in prep for the interviews, Heather, but I'm kind of curious, but also ain't no damn way I would do that.
No, for those
When
of
you
you out
saw it
there,
in prep, like, and I'm sure, and I'm looking forward to when I edit your interviews to see the vibes, because I just know that first episode, but where they're at now after doing that, I can only
yeah,
imagine.
for those of you out there, Back to the Frontier is available right now. The first episode is available on Max. It did premiere last week. I got to watch the first 3 episodes, which is actually more than all 3 of the families got to watch. For those of you who are Kuyopi is a reality TV person. I am usually not, but I will be here and support my producer because that is my job. But I'm just kidding.
Interesting.
But what's really cool about this one is it's the traditional concept of the competition. But instead of it being a competition, it's actually a community building project.
Yeah.
3 families are put into the lives of people in the 1880s. It includes a queer couple and a couple of color. And it gives them some very interesting elements, especially those 2 families, as they move along. And then one family that people see the interview before, but got a little defensive when I came up. But apparently, I was not the only one making them that way. But definitely check it out. It's on HBO Max right now.
Yeah, so I thought that was an interesting series. I can't wait to check out your interviews, and y'all can check it out soon. I promise I'll have them up as well. St. Clare is actually that film is dropping this week, but I spoke with one of the cast members for that. So look for that interview. I was trying to pump stuff out. There's a Superman interview. When I saw Superman, I had to hit up a good friend of mine and text him, and I'm like, dude, you ain't telling me you was a Superman. And we had almost a 2-hour conversation. Good friend, good guy, and you love to see good guys win. And we're talking about just how he got involved with this and working with James Gunn. And his good friend, is Ed Gathegi, who's our Mr. Terrific. And so I'm like trying to work with my boy James, Heather, to get us a terrific interview. And just hearing all the good things about him and just how amazing. You know, Marvel kind of did him greasy with the Darwin role. So now with this terrific role, if you've seen Superman, you know, Terrific is amazing in this film. And just all the things, man. I really enjoy Superman. You'll see our review. Me and Heather, I'm sure, going to wax everything on that film. But I just love seeing good people win. And yeah, so there's a lot of stuff coming to the channel. So let's just get into it. Heather and I will have all the stuff and we'll talk glowingly and all those things. Just a lot of cool stuff going on. It's a cool summer. I'm excited though that my daughter's back because I wanted to watch Squid Game, the new part of the season, but I wasn't going to do it without her because she's my Squid Game buddy, Heather. So I don't know if you dived into, because I think that was one of your to-do lists as well, but I think you were too busy because you had all the other stuff you were doing, right? So that's on my to-do list. So hopefully once I've done that and you've done that, we can throw that up out there. But yeah, there's some pretty cool content, you know, that's out there to get our mind off of the orange asshole that's ruining our country. But just pay attention, people. And we're not forgetting the Epstein files, although the orange guy wants us to forget. We know why you're trying to make us forget, because you're a pedophile and you're a rapist and you're an asshole. Anyway, let's move on to other things, right, Heather? Because we don't talk politics here. But I said it, and I'll say it again. You're a pedophile, rapist, asshole. Let's go. Ready to go to our first pick?
Sure, but to be fair, if for those of you who are going to be like, oh, y'all don't want to know if there's Democrats. Oh, if there are Democrats on there, 100% tell us. Oh, every single person, we want to know. We are not claiming sides on that list. If they are on that list, they deserve prison time. Period.
Let them know.
Period.
Let them know. Yeah, everybody, not holding back. If you're a pedophile, you're getting made. All right, let's go, Heather. Let's talk about some Smurfs. My first pick out the gate for this week. Here we go.
Whoa.
Yeah, whoa.
Are you ready to get pumped up? Hello, everyone. I have big news. I found Smurf Village. I'm one step closer to total evil dominance.
Lame.
You're all lame.
Hit it, Papa. What the Smurf?
No! I think I just smurfed my pants.
Code Blue! From Paramount Pictures.
We gotta rescue Papa.
Let me guess. Papa Smurf's in trouble. We're storming Razamel's castle, and we take no prisoners. Except for Papa. We'll make sure and grab him.
Everybody know what the game to do.
We're gonna need help from the Snooter Poots.
Snooter poots?
Hey! What are they saying?
This July.
If we don't stop these wizards, it'll mean the end of the universe.
Sound effects, Smurf, can you back off?
Let's go smurf that wizard up.
Oh, yeah.
Get ready.
Brace for impact!
For an adventure.
The Tron!
That will blow you away.
Come on.
What the Smurf?
Hold on, you little Smurf now.
We're here to save everything.
Goodbye, Smurfs. Forever.
That's what I call a banger.
Smurfs, featuring new music by Rihanna and more.
All right. As you see on the screen, Heather has her Papa Smurf right there. This initially was my top pick this week, but I've been hearing some things. Heather's going to have a review up. Hopefully I'll have my review with her. We'll probably do it together. So it kind of brought itself down on my list because just some of the things I've been hearing, but we'll see. I don't know yet. I don't always agree with Heather, so we'll see. She has her feelings. I have my feelings. So I'm curious because I've always loved the Smurfs. I like that other live action somewhat film that we had, not too long ago. And now they've kind of given us this more animated version, but it looks like a mixture of live action from this trailer a little bit, Heather, because they come into our world. It looks like.
Yeah, so they are part of our world. They are just a hidden element in our world. I cannot officially give a reaction or review until the 16th, so that is before this comes out. So I'm not going to give a review here, but I will confirm that you've been to Universal, right? You've been to and the Dr. Seuss ride where it looks like it's kind of in like this 2D, 3D animation. It's a lot like that, and then they add elements of the real world. So, like as you see, Gossamel's castle is in Germany. It's just like in Germany, hanging like amongst the Autobahn. So, what that means that it is supposed to be taking place in our world, and they're just Smurfs living amongst us. I had a lot of fun. I got spray painted. I actually have still remnants of my spray paint tattoo. I got, face painted. It was a lot of fun to do what we did. I actually won Papa Smurf in a mushroom game. They had a green carpet, and I think they also had a blue carpet. So they hyped it up real well. I'll say that. They had a lot of hype.
Awesome. It might not be for us, maybe for this new generation. We'll see. Again, my thoughts will be coming out soon. Heather's thoughts will be probably enjoined with that once she can officially talk on things. I couldn't make it as much as I wanted to. So stay tuned. But the Smurf lover in me is excited. I'm still excited. And again, like people are knocking Superman before people even seen it just because they just want to crush it because they're evil Snyder Bros typecast. When, again, formulate your own opinions, people. Just do that. Yeah. All right, next up, Heather, A24. I love it. You kind of somewhat love them. I think Papa Smurf loves them. Let's check out the trailer for Eddington. Here we go. Dropping this week.
I have a plush. I'm going to play with it. I'm sorry.
I am 3-year-old to join us. I think you'll want to see this movie.
Is that really necessary?
Yeah,
look.
Because it's Mr. Fantastic.
It is Mr. Fantastic. They're not playing Mr. Fantastic yet.
Not yet. He's making money. This week? Next week?
Next week.
Is that brave?
Oh, God, I remember. Oh.
And even worse, is it worth it? At the cost of being at war with your neighbors? That's why I'm running for mayor. Mayor of Eddington. Thank you, super duper very much. I used to think that you were some big deal.
Just not A24, it's Ari Aster.
I am a much better human being than you.
Who are you talking to? There's nobody here.
Husband, sheriff, mayor to be.
You want things simple and neat. We were in a fight against evil.
These are your streets. No, they're your streets to keep safe.
You know how death works out.
People are going to be looking here now.
Keep your own office going, but you're going to run mine.
So you vote Joe Cross, take back our community.
Hell yeah.
Save our soul.
Your pain is not a coincidence. You are not a coincidence. We
are not a coincidence.
We need to free each other's hearts.
All right. Eddington, I feel like it's going to show a mirror to society right now. And I'm here for it because you guys need to face yourselves in the mirror. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to leave it at that. What do you think, Heather?
I don't think we didn't react to this. Like, it came on very surprisingly to me when we got the notice about the PR screenings. And I'm very curious about it. I mean, I love Pedro Pascal. I think if there's two things that we've heard enough about me is that I love sharks and I love Pedro Pascal. Like, that's kind of all you know. But I'm very interested with him and Joaquin Phoenix together. And I think this is based on a true story, if I remember reading about it or something like that. But to me, it looks like it talks on the conspiracy and how conspiracy was able to perpetrate the most during COVID. And it's, as you said, it's a mirror that I think a lot of people need. Unfortunately, I will tag in that much like 40 Acres, I suspect only the people that will understand that are the people that will see this movie. But with that being said, I'm very interested. I'm very interested in this film.
Yeah. Can't wait. But yeah, all the reasons you said, but hopefully it fuels us again why we have to stay on the ball, because some of y'all out there be forgetting and don't think that you need to be on point all the time. No, we need to be on point all the time and making a change, because the other side isn't doing that. I know we shouldn't be on politics right now, Heather, but you just got me on that path though, that vibe, because it's, if we're not reminded, it feels like if we're not reminded that we just forget. And I don't understand how people can't see that they need to be involved right now. And you know it all the time. You and I are very constant posters and we're thinking about these things, but it's just how some people just go off and think things are going to be okay. It's not. You have to be involved. Anyway, let me get off my shit, because it's going to make me angry and pissed off. And that isn't what the show is for. So let's talk about what somebody might have done last summer, because I know what you did last summer. My top pick for this week, very intrigued on this one, this Reborn franchise. Here we go.
Hi! Thanks for coming! Can you believe our best friends are getting married?
A marked envelope. Could it be cash? A check?
Oh my god. I'm calling 911.
Everyone chill out! We don't tell anybody what happened tonight.
We should go. What does it say? What if someone saw us?
Outside of us, no one knows what happened, right?
Hello?
Please stop!
Someone is clearly coming after us.
I need to start drinking.
The cops are not going to help us.
And we'll find someone who will.
It isn't something I like talking about.
You survived this once. We need your help.
You can't run. You can't hide. Get them before they get you. Whoever's doing this, it's personal to them.
One of us
is hiding something.
We are not gonna die today. What are you waiting for?
All right, coming to theaters this week. I Know What You Did Last Summer. Shout out to Chase Sui Wonders, who's one of the cast members in this. We've had her on the NRW. I forgot what film we were promoting at that time, but she's awesome. So I've always been a fan of hers, especially when she did The Studio with Seth Rogen. And that show is absolutely hilarious. I don't know if you ever checked out The Studio yet, Heather, on Apple TV Plus, but that is, if you're a film industry person, it's just hilarious. And Seth Rogen is amazing in that. And Chase is like an assistant to Seth. But anyway, I Know What You Did Last Summer, dropping this week. What do you think, Heather?
I'm very excited for it. I Know What You Did Last Summer is one of my husband's and my favorite franchises. It's definitely one of the franchises we watch in totality during the month of October. But unfortunately, I will not make it to the screening. It is a bazillion and a half miles away. But we will probably end up watching it as soon as we can. My husband is a little skeptical about it because he thought that they closed out the franchise enough and it doesn't need to continue the way it is. But as we know, just because we don't think it needs to get made, it's going to get made anyway. But I'm actually pretty excited. I'm excited that the franchise will continue. I do expect there's going to be some legacy death though, because the only way to move forward is to kill off the old heads. So I am going to say that making that prediction now. What about you?
I am dreading that drive straight up because I am going to do it.
You're a lot closer than me though. You're a lot closer than me.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm excited to see it. Again, I love Chase. Ever since I had that conversation with her, I've been kind of tracking her career. Good energy, good vibes. She can do both comedy and drama. But yeah, having Jennifer Love Hewitt back in the play. Yeah, this relaunch, I'm curious because I did like the film from way back when, and it had sequels, right? There were other ones. Yeah. I don't think I saw any of those other ones. I just saw the original, so like this is kind of like now refresh for me, a complete refresh for everybody.
Just watch one and two. Watch one and two.
So
you don't need to watch the TV show or anything. You just want to.
There was a TV show?
I believe so.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
I believe so.
Interesting. All right. So those are the picks this week. Interesting week of films since Superman last week. So I'm curious where your barometer is, Heather. For me, it's mid. I gotta say, it's a weird drop off of gap between Superman to this, and now I think next week is Fantastic Four, which is gonna be it's gonna dial it right back up. So where are you feeling on the vibes for this week?
I'm kind of more at like a
3/4,
2/3, 3/4 kind of, because I am really excited about Eddington. I'm very excited about I Know What You Did Last Summer, and yes, the show came out in 2021. Just so you know, but I can't talk about it yet. But the Smurfs.
She has vibes on Smurfs, y'all. She can't say anything. I'm not saying anything yet because I haven't seen it yet. So I will make my opinion, and we'll see if Heather and I contradict or not. You know.
But to be fair, the Smurfs is not. We are not the target for Smurfs. So no matter what, no matter my actual opinion of good or bad of the movie, I don't think I would go into this week with much anticipation for it. You know. So to be fair, to add in that.
What I'll add, if you haven't seen Superman yet, go see Superman. How about that?
Go see it in IMAX before it. This will be the last week that it'll probably be primarily in IMAX, as Fantastic Four will be taking its place. So we'll have our full review, of course, but we are actually proponents of spending those doll hairs for IMAX. Go watch it in IMAX.
And on Superman. Must see. All right, y'all. That's Heather Hurt. I'm KP. Nerds rule the world. Check out all of our amazing interviews. We got a lot of content hitting the channel right now. It's crazy. Thank you to Heather. I'm KP. Let's rock and roll. We out of here. Peace.